Hello, my name is Gordon, and I work with enterprise systems. I'd like to talk about a common misconception among CentOS users, which is that minor releases are essential to the stability of CentOS systems. In fact, they are not. While point releases are a feature on Red Hat Enterprise Linux, they are a bug in CentOS. I want to start with a point that I think we all agree on. That is, we want overlapping support lifetimes in the products that we use. When a new version is available, we need time to test our applications on the new version while our production services continue running on the older version and receiving security patches. Without that overlap, we'd either be running our applications on an unsupported older platform or an untested newer platform. This is what we want life cycles to look like. There is a path through these releases where we update the platforms that our services run on when we finish testing, without having to give up support while we do that. When we look at release cycles this way, I think it's clear that our end goal is the opportunity to test changes. Red Hat Enterprise Linux extends that paradigm to even the very minor changes that happen within a major release. In Enterprise Linux, selected minor releases have overlapping life cycles, so that the most risk-averse of customers get the opportunity to test those changes on their own schedules. Now, this is where the misconception begins, because grouping new features into batches every 6 months isn't the thing that makes services stable. Testing the changes is. And some customers have detailed testing programs that are expensive to run, and those customers would prefer to pay a vendor to continue supporting a static set of features for a long period of time so that they can run their testing programs less often. Enterprise Linux's overlapping support cycles for minor releases provides that. CentOS, on the other hand, provides only the superficial aspects of that approach. CentOS has Enterprise Linux's minor releases, but it doesn't have the overlap that provides continuous support while customers test those releases. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. For many uses, that's fine. The sorts of changes that are included in a minor release of Enterprise Linux are low risk, and that allows CentOS to be used in the kinds of environments where users can complete testing quickly and upgrade to the new release with minimal delay. Many CentOS users may not even have a formal testing process. They simply update their systems because they trust Red Hat's QA to provide reliable updates. But there is a flaw here, because CentOS minor releases aren't actually continuous. They don't seamlessly connect from one to another. In reality, a CentOS minor release is supported for about 5 months before it is end of life, and there's a delay of about a month before it's replaced by a new minor release. So now we can talk about the misconception, because minor releases in CentOS don't provide the benefits that they do in Enterprise Linux, and they come at a significant cost. For 2 months out of every year, every CentOS system is unsupported and will not receive updates, even for security flaws. Minor releases actually do the opposite thing in CentOS that they do in Enterprise Linux. Rather than creating support continuity, they break it. They're not a feature, they're a bug. CentOS Stream fixes that bug. By eliminating minor releases, CentOS becomes a distribution with a continuous, uninterrupted support lifetime that overlaps the next release for 2 years. CentOS Stream's updates go through exactly the same QA process that Enterprise Linux updates do, but they don't have the delays that are an artifact of Enterprise Linux's minor release structure. Stream's lifecycle looks exactly like other stable, free, long-term support distributions, so that now it resembles the lifecycle that we wanted back at the beginning. Stream fixes a major flaw in the process of building and releasing CentOS. The CentOS developers regard this as an improvement over the old release process, and I hope that you do too. Thank you for listening, and remember, be excellent to each other.